So I did a video the other day talking about how Donald Trump was going to have his framework of his healthcare plan out by the end of the week. Well, they released what they have, and it is every bit as dumb as you would have imagined. It really does not outline much about what is going to make anything more affordable. Now, one of the things they are talking about doing is codifying Donald Trump's executive order on most favored nation pricing. What that effectively means is that it would require drug companies to give us the best price of anywhere in the world. Well, that doesn't do much because he also has tariffs putting out on pharmaceuticals that are coming in from other countries. So even if they give us the best price, when it hits the shelves, or hits the shores, I should say, it is going to get hit with a tariff. So that doesn't do any good. And there's no real incentive here other than potentially requiring it with fines and things. And all it may do is lead to them charging more in other countries. It doesn't necessarily guarantee that prices would come down. One of the other things they talked about was making more medications available without a prescription as over-the-counter, and basically eliminating them from being prescriptions. Well, that may help some by adding in more competition, etc. But there's already competition for the prescription drugs. That they're called generics, and that's why they're like $3 or $4 a script. So that's not going to help a lot. Other than making it easier for people to have access because they wouldn't need to go to a doctor. But a lot of these, the reason you need to go to a doctor is to get the right dosage and things like that. They don't want you taking them just because you think you need them. They want you to be advised by a physician. Okay, then the third thing was on Donald Trump and these health savings plans that he was talking about putting cash in the hands of Americans rather than giving the subsidies from the Affordable Care Act to the insurance companies. Well, it doesn't outline exactly how that is going to work and how they plan to actually put money in the hands of American citizens. They just are saying, well, we're going to do that. Well, okay, so how does it change, right? If they're giving subsidies and that's lowering the price of insurance for a lot of people, and now you give them the money and they just have to go get insurance on the exchange themselves, it's doing the same thing with more steps. It doesn't actually fix anything, and it's so poorly designed so far that it sounds more like just a vague idea of, well, we might want to try this. Their framework to replace Obamacare is very, very weak, and I'm not surprised.